lesson is going to be for how to teach the EDMARK words from home. For those times that you can't get on with me, you can do this at home for practice and be able to catch up with where you need to be. So, so this is going to actually start with lesson example, starting with lesson 7, I believe. And the reason why I'm starting with that is because then you can see when there is more than one word that we are teaching to the students. So I'm going to share with you the document. Now, the document will be shared with each one individually, so you'll know exactly where to start with your child. So this is actually going to be, hang on a second, I shared the wrong thing. I shared you something totally different than what I was doing. Okay, so this is going to actually start with lesson 7. I thought I was going to start with 9, but it's lesson 7. So you would have finished the lesson, previous lesson, and when you finish the previous lesson, you would once again go over the sight words that we have learned up to this point, using such as flashcards, flash slides for them. And then lesson 7 starts the next sight word that we're introducing. So the word's going to be and. So when you start with this, you know, just like the other ones, we have the 2 rectangles that are black. This is used to block out the sentences that are the grid that we are not using at the time, so they won't get confused on which ones you're asking for. So when there is nothing on either side, you're just going to read what is there. They read it to you, okay? So they're going to read it to you and say, a horse. If they just are struggling because there's 2 words there, sometimes that happens, you can make sure you point to or cover up 1 word at a time. So they would help. Then you're going to move this up. Now, the back of this part of it, the grid, the table can't be moved, but the black rectangles can. So you would move it up. But again, there's nothing on either side, so that's just going to read the word yellow. Then you move it up. Now, here we have 3 words. All 3 of the words are words that have already been introduced. Car, sea, yellow. These are sight words that were introduced previously to lesson 7. So if you look here, there's a number 2. Look at this as being a number 1, number 2, and number 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. So if you have a 2 here, what you do is you'll say touch C. So whatever number the block is, that's what words you're going to ask for them to touch. And then say. So you would say touch C because that is number 2, and they would touch C and say C. Move on to the next one. And again, this is going to be the ones that have, so this here has ball, blub, and O. These are words that we don't know. They're just nonsense letters everywhere. So I didn't put a number here because it's, I don't know, understood that you're only going to ask for the word that's an actual word. So you would say touch ball and then move up. And again, there's nothing on either side of this. So you would say read or, you know, point, and they would read. Not you, they would read. And they would read. If they sit there for probably 5 seconds or more and they're just staring at it, you can tell them what the word is and then repeat it. And if that's the case, then I would go back up here, move back, and do the same thing over again. Okay, this is going to be every slide. When you get to a lesson, every slide, after the first 2 slides, you will have a sight word flash slide. And so the word we're working on is the word and. And so this is the and symbol. So I just put that there, kind of a visual for them. So again, we're going to be doing the same thing with the black boxes, and this is going to be your new introduced word. So you'll say and then you show them that's the word and, because this is the first time we've introduced the word and. You're saying it, you're repeating it, you're having them repeat it. Then you move the box up. And here again, you have 2 letters. So we're just going to ask for the word and, touch the word and. And again here, oh, I don't know why there's 2 ands there. I'll fix that before I send it to you. And you would just ask for touch the word and. I will fix that. Sorry, guys. Here again, we have say, they read and, read, see. So we come down here and we see that it's got 3 words that we know. This is the number 2, so it's going to be the second box you're looking for. Ask them for the word ball, and they would touch ball. Again, you would just go down here, and again, we would look for the word that makes sense and touch and. Touch the word and they would touch it. What's this word? Am. What's this word? Ball. What's this word? Yellow. And we want them to say it independently as much as we can. So here again, we have car and yellow, words that they know. You look at the box, it's the number 2, so you would say and, find and. It's not always number 2. Sometimes it's the first one, and sometimes it's the third one. So there. And then on this right here, this one has four slides. So you have here, see ball in yellow, and I didn't put the number there, but it's going to touch ball. I'll fix that one too. Move it up, and you have read, yellow ball. Read and. Read, see a car. And then you'd go to the sight words. Now, at that time, you can go through the sight words again, and if they've got all of that correctly, so then the next day when you do lesson 8, you're going to start with just reintroducing the sight words that they know: horse, a, car, yellow, see, ball, and has been added now. And then you start with lesson 8, which is right here, the sight word fish. And we'll be doing the same thing that we did previously. Read the sentence, yellow car, or the phrase. What's this word? See. Find the word. We look at the 2, ball. Find the word ball. Now here I have the slide for fish. That means fish is going to be the newly introduced word. So have them look at the word fish, point to fish. All right, and here, you know it's and, so you know that this does not make sense, so the word's and. What's this word? Ball. Now we introduce the word fish. There's nothing on this side, so this means you're introducing for the very first time the word fish. They've not seen it other than the slide. So you will need to review it with them and tell them this is the word fish. Say fish. And then you will move down here and start again with touch fish. Touch fish, touch fish, slide, slide, touch fish. What? Then, no, here you would say fish, read fish, read ball, touch. Now, see here I have a 1. So that means you're looking for and. So you would say, which word is and? And they would tell you which word is and. Read fish, touch fish, because these are not words. Come back down here, and don't know why that's there, but it's going to be touch fish, so just ignore that. If there's something with, like, it has a 1 there and it doesn't make sense, that means I forgot to take it out. And then here, again, the words are by themselves, so it's read fish, read and, read, see. We come back down here, and this is number 1, you won't touch fish. This is number 3, touch fish. Read, horse, and car. And when you get to these right here, they really start struggling with reading all 3 words. Sometimes they'll just stare at it. So you really need to direct them to read all 3 words. It just confuses them because they've been reading 1 word. So here, read what word? Fish. They read it to you and repeat it when they read it. When they say fish, you say fish. It's repeating it. And, see, see. Then you're going to read the last is going to be fish again. What's this sentence? See a ball. What's this? Horse and car. And then we'll have the last of the word is fish, because that is the last of your sight words. That's the one you just learned. Then you would go through the new ones again and move on to lesson 9. Now, it's really important to practice the sight word, just doing the flip card. Again, each one of you also have just the EDMARK sight words that are basically the same thing as the sight words at the beginning of the sentence, but I'm going to redo those with you so you can say them real quick and make sure you've got that understood. So you can see that real quick. So here is going to be your flashcards that they can do. You can do it with them. You'll see this word is horse. If it's correct, you're going to slide it to see if they got it right. So they see the picture. A, had no picture for A. So car, if they slide it to, it's kind of self-correcting to make sure this is the right word. Yellow, yellow. So the sight words that are on here will be continuously updoing. And I know like when they get on lesson 25, we won't redo every sight word from the number 1, but every so often we'll have to redo some of the sight words just to make sure that they're memorizing all the sight words. Once we get to lesson 13, lesson 11, we'll be doing a lot of like pictures where they're matching pictures, and I'll have those up there for them to do. So let me know how they're doing, if it's working for you. If it's not working for you, let me know. I will also be doing this with them when they're live, but this is for the days that they can't go live. Something's wrong with the computer or something's wrong with the internet. I don't know anything, so you can do this with them and practice with them. So if you need anything, let me know. Thanks.